Pisces, let's go. All right, welcome into the weekly reading, Pisces. This is Tiana Louise, intuitive coach Sultan, here with your weekly reading. This reading is for Pisces, sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, as well as Venus sign. Ooh, Venus just went direct. Isn't that awesomeness? Yes, I think so. Anyway, this reading covers June 29th all the way through July 5th. So we're going to be taking a look at what is going on with you and your person at this time, what energies are at play. And in case you didn't know, July 4th, 5th, depending on where you live, the final of a 3 eclipse installment happening on the Cancer-Capricorn axis will take place, right? And those eclipses that started in July 2018, about 2 years ago, have been inviting us to look at our belief systems, our stability, our security, what it is we are wanting to create in the world. So, would not be surprised if some of that turns up in this reading. It is a full moon lunar eclipse that is happening. So, a lot of shadowy energies at play that will likely be illuminated. So with that being said, go ahead, like this video, subscribe to my channel so we can stay connected. I appreciate you if you've already done that. And let's look at what energies are coming out for you and your person, Pisces. Where are they right now? What's going on? What's the story? Let's see. Okay. King of Swords. I like it. I like it a lot. I always feel like the King of Swords is a power card, right? A power archetype. Someone who's clear-minded, very logical, smart, very intelligent, ethical, right? Practical, intellectual. Someone who, aims to look at the truth of situations. This coming out, definitely could be air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So if that resonates. And remember, the energies can definitely be reversed. So that could also be you. Okay, let's see what else comes out with it. 5 of Cups, right? This is about regret. Focusing on loss and lack, feeling betrayed. So there's some shadow energies here which could knock the King of Swords on his butt. And I hate to see him like that because that's when he becomes senseless. He uses everything but his intelligence, right? He can become very cynical, sneaky, underhanded, backstabbing, ornery, particularly when he's hurt. So this is someone who had their feelings hurt. Their feelings are hurt right now, right? Look at that. Yep, their little spirit was crushed. Ace of Wands here. They were feeling very passionate about something. They were feeling like something could move forward, and that option got knocked out of bounds for them, right? And whatever offer they have been wanting to make or, were thinking about or have been thinking about making, they're just not feeling good about it. They're not feeling sure about it. They're feeling a lack of confidence in moving forward, right? This is someone who is insecure at this time, not really sure of themselves, and that's because they are focusing on what has already happened in the past, right? They're not looking forward, right? This Ace of Wands invites us to move forward. See, travel is part of this card, and travel signifies movement forward, but instead it's like, hey, as above, so below. Things can only be outside of us the way that they occur inside of us, and right now the way that they are occurring, it's like a little hurt teenage boy is what's coming up for me, because we have this King energy, we have this Five of Cups with this Knight of Wands. So this could be someone who, they present as a king, but inside they're really, really, really still that sensitive little boy who puts his dukes up when he feels like he has to man up, okay? Now, I'm wondering, what has this person feeling like this? So let's clarify this with an oracle deck. This is the Twin Flame Oracle by Mystic Moon. This is the Honest Truth Tarot, one of my favorite tarot decks right now, and I cannot remember the author's name, which I really need to look at the author's name, because I really do love this deck, and she was really sweet to me in getting it to me during all of the craziness that's happening at this time. So I should know her name, forgive me, but I bought it on Etsy. Okay, and Mystic Moon is a very popular reader here on YouTube, so you can YouTube her and find her channel as well as her decks. And this is her Twin Flame Oracle deck. So let's clarify, why, Pisces, is your person in this energy? It's like it feels soggy, it feels like a cover-up. It feels like a cover-up, right? It's like they're trying to be the King of Swords here, but underneath they're really this Knight of Cups who's experiencing this Five of Cup energy. Okay, so what's going on with them? Yep, compromise, right? Contemplation and regret. Okay, look at that. Yeah, they're definitely regretting the way that they wore, look at that at the bottom of the deck, mask. The way they covered up things, the way they hid things, the way they refused to understand by acting like they did not understand. Yeah, that was all a mask. It was not on the up and up. And they've given this a lot of thought, right? The King of Swords, I told you, is a very heady energy, right? And the reason why he's so wise is because he spends a lot of time analyzing things, breaking it down, chopping it apart. He is he is the master air energy. So they regret not going more with their heart. Instead, they acted more with their head. They were not flexible with you. They were not willing to compromise. They were hard ass, basically. And they regret that. They wish they could have done something different. And in hindsight, they see the value in having they see the value in them doing something different. But hindsight is always 20/20, right? And that's the big aha moment for them here. It's like, oh, woulda, shoulda, coulda, right? But here's the deal. The lesson for this person is to look up, to look toward the future, and to not keep recreating the past by focusing on the past. This regret energy just keeps them creating over and over and over again what has already been created. Like this Ace of Wands here that came out is like Groundhog Day. It's just the same thing over and over and over again. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie Groundhog's Day. it's like the person keeps waking up to the same thing over and over and over again. And that's because they keep going over it in their mind over and over and over again. So this person needs a mindset reset when it comes to this connection. Okay? Now, let's see what's blocking them from that. There are some conflicts that are keeping them from it at this time. What is it? What's in the way? What's in the way for them right now? Let's take a look. Okay, yeah, they're not willing to do this. They're not willing to go after what it is they want, right? This is the chase. This is being relentless in your pursuit of something, right? This would be them becoming the Knight of Swords versus the King of Swords. See, the King of Swords calls shots. He orders the knights to move. But this king, he kind of sits on his butt and thinks a lot. He doesn't stand up on his 2 feet and go after what he wants. He has people to do that for him, or people come to him. And so one of the blocks is that this person sees what they want, knows what they want, knows that they could potentially have, well, maybe they don't know with this 5 of Cups, but it's like, I feel like they know on some level, if they were to really put some energy into this, into moving toward this in a real way, in a way where they would not be willing to take no for an answer, or at least have the confidence to believe that they could get it, then, it could happen. But yeah, they would have to actually run toward it. And right now, they're just sitting still and ruminating on what's already happened. So that's a stagnant energy. All right, let's see what else. What else is blocking them at this time? What's blocking them at this time? And of course, we're going to clarify all of this with some tarot cards to take it a little bit deeper. But for now, I just want to use these. This is a Twin Flame Light and Shadows deck by Liv Tarot. I don't always tell you guys what I'm using, but I don't know if for some reason today I feel inclined to. I used to do it all the time, and I used to put links to go in. I used to put links to the decks. I stopped doing that. If that's something you would like me to do, drop that in the comments, and I will be more than happy to do that. Okay, more blocks. Yep, they haven't been willing to let their guard down. So on the light side, right, they would be, if they were operating in their true authentic self, in their light, then they would let their guard down. But they're actually not ready to do that because this came up as a block, right? And the King of Swords can be very guarded in his shadow energy, which we've seen that he's in. Okay, so let's get one more of these blocks and then we'll clarify it with some energy, or we'll clarify it with some tarot cards, I should say. This person, heavily guarded, not willing to show themselves. They're not willing to come after you and the connection right now in the way that would really, have them out there on Front Street, so to speak. They're not in that place right now. I feel like this is that would be out of character for them. That would be taking a leap of faith. One more block. Yep. So I feel like they are also, okay, so I could read this several ways and we're going to clarify it. So the first way I'm reading this is they recognize this connection as a soulmate connection, as, you know, you being like their perfect match, their best life partner, someone who they really have a lot in common with, a deep connection with, a deep soul connection with, and it's just a little too touchy, like painful for them because it's so deep. I'm also reading this as, you know, maybe, and this doesn't show up for me so much, but again, this is a general reading and there are plenty of Pisces on the planet. So many different storylines. Take what resonates. Could also be that they are in denial about what this connection is because they're not willing to let their guard down. Like they're keeping the walls up. They don't want to admit that this is what it is, right? And as long as they don't admit that to themselves, then they can feel okay about just letting things kind of slip to the wayside, slip by, and then sit and cry, you know, oh, woe is me, right? The other thing is, and this is not sticking out as strongly to me, but it could be some third party energy. Like maybe they're already tied to someone who is a soulmate for them and coming to you, you know, and this could be a karmic soulmate, something like that. It just will complicate things. Like maybe that's why they're not able to come after you because this person exists. So, and that could be why they're keeping walls up, right? And why they've been wearing a mask because, you know, we have this mask here. This means, you know, not everything has been put forth in an honest way. Okay? So let's pull some tarot and see what these energies mean. Let's clarify this chase, this keeping the guards up, and this soulmate energy, right? So let's start with this soulmate energy. Like, why is that soulmate card here? What is it referring to specifically? What does it mean in regards to this connection? Let's see. All right, so we have Seven of Cups. Yeah. So for me, it's like, I'm feeling like it's more about not wanting to be tied down to any one thing, not wanting to have to make a choice versus a third party energy, right? It's very non-committal, the Seven of Cups. It's more like, okay, I just want to go with the flow, see where things land, you know, and that just wasn't working in this situation, right? That may have actually caused you to pull back, and now they regret that because they see that that's where they messed up at. That's where things took a wrong turn, right? Because they weren't being fully forthcoming with, hey, yeah, I'm really as into you as you are into me. But at the same time, you know, I'm just not ready to be all in. And I feel like with the Seven of Cups energy, there's a lot of hidden motives, hidden thoughts, hidden motives, hidden feelings, right? And they have not been able to climb out of this pit of illusion that they've created around themselves and now have created around you, and it's clouded the connection totally. So I don't feel like the soulmate card is about them having a third party, but I feel like it's more about them not being able to be authentic because they were not able to fully be in a place of commitment, right? They still want to, you know, play the field and chase other things, chase many things. Right? Kind of keep you tucked nice and neat in their pocket, right? In their back pocket while they, you know, explored other options. And it could just be, you know, maybe not even other people per se, but just not wanting to be tied down, right? That's what that is about. So let's pull some more and see what else comes out, like why they were not able to let their guard down. You're not going to believe this. King of Swords again. Yeah, this is why, right? Because the King of Swords is cool, calm, and collected. You'll never find him frazzled, razzled, dazzled, right? He has to always appear to be on his A game, right? This King of Swords has a plan and he sticks to it. And I feel like this King of Swords that you've been dealing with has definitely had a well thought out in his mind, a well thought out plan. A well thought out plan. And I'm saying he because, you know, we have all this king energy. Take it however it resonates. Don't get caught up in the pronouns. If it's your person and they're she, just know that they're operating in their masculine energy, right? Very heavily at this time. But anyway, this person has had, you know, this idea of what life was going to look like for them, particularly in relation to connections at this time. And they were not willing. They were not willing to deviate from that. Now, they may have appeared like they were, right? I don't feel like they had their defenses up when you guys first got together. But when it started to get deep, when it started to become clear what this was, they were like, no. Guards up, right? Like I was willing to let you in a little bit, but not all the way, okay? That's really what that is. And that's what's coming up for them this week, thinking about all this, going over, like, you know, my God, why did I do this? What was this about, right? Yeah, and so under the chase, I'm going to take this that flew out, 8 of Cups. Yeah, they were just willing to say, hey, I could just walk away from this, you know, act like I don't care about this. But look what's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they care. Yeah, they're attached. Yeah, they're like, oh my God, can you please come back? Like, I didn't know I was going to feel this way. I thought I had a handle on this, but I don't. You threw me for a loop, and now I'm tied literally to you. Yeah. So what I would like to do is jump on over to the extended and look at what they're, you know, thinking about doing around all of this. You know, are they going to make a move forward? Will they, you know, cut ties with their regrets, cut ties with these boundaries that they've kept themselves contained within, and really let loose, really open up and come out of this 5 of Cups energy to move toward you? We do have the Knight of Cups here, right? The Knight of Cups, you know, holds an offer, and knights move. So will this person move? Go ahead, click the link for the extended below. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel so we can keep connecting. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace.